welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. Hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and safe. And on the last one, or the last part rather, we finally escaped from the alternate future, which was just crazy apocalyptic until Melia finally broke free and she just changed everything with her powers. That's just how it goes. So now we're back here in the past again, and we have to go find our past self and just kind of merge into them. Stop ourselves from saving Vivian and just restarting the whole cycle again. So just a forenote, this should be entirely story today, probably a little bit shorter, mainly because I just want to shove all the side quests into the next episode, so nothing big should really be happening here. So as we'll see, Melia will just be running off ahead, and that'll be our cue to follow her right up here. Looks like things have already been set in motion. Take a look. What are we doing just standing around here doing nothing? We have to go and help in any way we can. This is our chance, Icy. We're alone here, aren't we? Let's get our attention so that we don't just run off. I'm going to hate myself for this, but a pebble to the head is what this situation calls for. Yeah, let her throw the pebble. Take this pass, Melia. This is for being so goddamn naive. You should go help too. Ouch. What the? I just got hit in the head with a pebble. I don't have time for this. Oops, maybe not. Did you just feel that, Icy? It's as if someone was rewinding time right before our very eyes. Gosh, so stupid, Icy. As soon as I threw the pebble, I realized that I was the one who hit myself in the head earlier. See, it all comes full circle. Madam X used her time diamond to give us another chance. I got so worked up that I couldn't put two and two together. Screw this then. We're just going to have to tackle the problem head on. Literally. What the? Sorry about this. Icy, let's go. Are you good? I mean, do you remember everything? I really want to troll her, but yeah, I do. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go, Icy. We have work to do. So, because Madam X is just there on the sidelines, it doesn't really matter what you do there. It's kind of fun to see everything come full circle. I don't think most people realize that it is indeed her that smacks herself in the head with a pebble when they see the option. Vivian ran into a chamber underneath her house. Try as we may, only Vivian and her bloodline can open the door. She wants us to follow her down there, but... should we really be following her like this? Huh? What do you mean? Of course we have to! Melia, what's your deal? How the hell did your hair grow that much in that small amount of time? That's not important right now. What's important is Vivian's behavior. I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but I need you all to just listen for just a bit. I see, and I have been through all of this already. We were able to save Vivian, but that came with a price. Because we saved Vivian, our future was destroyed and was replaced with a doomed timeline. Because of many people I hold dear, we were able to make it back here in one piece. But it isn't over for us yet. We have to let Vivian do what she wants. So what you're saying is, the world would be better off if Vivian killed herself? Is that it? When it's worded like that, it sounds absolutely terrible. However, you might not care about Vivian, but I do. I'm not going to hear your stupid stories about time travel. If you don't want to help, fine. But don't bring me down with you. Anju, let's go. Yes, of course. Is this true, Melia? You aren't lying to me, right? I wouldn't lie to you, Aleta. Just take a look at me. You noticed it yourself. I look very different. That's because Icy and I have been through a lot. I know Vivian means a lot to you, because she's the original leader of your home. But more is at stake here than you understand. If she doesn't do this, then it's all over. I believe you, Melia. You too, Icy. This has to be done, and I'll help in any way we can. Thank you, Aleta. I don't think Sela is capable of stopping Vivian from doing what she wants. But I am worried about Anju. She's definitely powerful enough to stop her. Anju uses Ice-type Pokemon, right? If that's the case, then leave her to me. You two do whatever you need to do. We will. Let's get going. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and chase on into the next room. Vivian should just be up ahead. Finally almost done. No, we're not. We're not even close. Why must you persist so much? Have you not done enough? You have it all wrong, Vivian. We're here to help you. Help me? Why would you ever want to do that? I know it may sound crazy, but we've experienced what you're trying to protect us from. Well, specifically the aftermath of it. What are you going on about? Icy and I both stopped you from doing this in one timeline, but that caused a domino effect, which led to a doomed world where there was no hope left. If it weren't for the people of that time, we wouldn't be here right now. I see. Then you've seen it, right? You've seen what's about to transpire? Wait, you believe us? I've hinted this to Icy before, but I already know you and your gang aren't from this time. Huh? How did you figure that out? I was blessed with the power to feel everything the Earth does. I can feel the life force of every being that exists in this world. I felt when you and your friends suddenly appeared near Yugiran City, and then Route 4 soon after. I guess you're good at pretending. That's how I got through most of my life. But no longer. Time is running out. I have to do this now. If you truly wish to join me, you may. But you must not disturb me while in the process. If the ritual is interrupted in any way, it could lead to some interesting side effects. I truly hope this is the right thing to do. Yeah, me too. So as awkward as it is, we're gonna go ahead and just surf on up here. I think it'd be really cool if we could just swim up there like she does. That's a Garufin symbol on the ground. Yes, it is. I'm actually surprised you know about it. I heard a boy named Cannon gave you that book. That's correct. Cannon is an old friend of mine. He's a loyal servant of the protectors of Avium and Lady Namira. I feel bad to have had to conspire with him in private. I'm sure he didn't appreciate helping me with something this grotesque. Nevertheless, I have to do this. Do you, though? Can't this be done in another way? I've researched for alternate solutions for months. It's not possible. I wish it didn't have to be this way. But sometimes life isn't so kind. I've learned that the hard way. That should be enough preparation. The ceremony can begin now. Now, let us begin. To prevent the world's devastation, I give to you, O Earth, my body. My soul, my entire person, everything I am, to the soil. For my loved ones are precious, and forever perfect in my eyes. They tread the path of adversity and tribulation. So thus I leave them with a spell of protection to guard them from the harsh ways of humanity. What's happening? Vivian? Vivian, what happened? Get out of the way. Vivian, speak to me. Don't leave me. You all killed Vivian. I will never forgive you for this. You don't understand. We had nothing to do with what just happened. There's an earthquake and then... What? Who's there? I've been looking for you, Vivian, for a very long time. Using Garufa magic to hide yourself from my radar. I must say, I'm very impressed. I think that following these pesky trainers from another time would lead me right to you. It was a stroke of genius for sure. Who are you? My name is Gardevoir. I am Master Indrad's loyal servant. Why? Why would you do this to Vivian? Because she tried to stop something that was destined to happen. If I allowed her to continue, this land would be saved from Master Indrad's gift to humanity. Indrad's gift to humanity? Correct. I'm sure she's mentioned her premonition to you all. That, in fact, was no false premonition. It is an event that has already been set in motion. So Vivian was right. That means her sacrifice was... in vain. Don't you all see? It's pointless to go against what's been set in stone before you all were even born. You all haven't even begun to fathom what's in store. But just like my master, I am a generous being. Indred may have a gift for humanity. I've left a small gift for you all as well. You see, Vivian doesn't have to die all alone. You can all die right with her. Oh, and Icy, this is for saving that worthless officer. What was that? This cloak belongs to... Everyone, look away for a moment. Look away? Just trust me. That fell from above me. Mimikyu, you saved us. You all, this means nothing. You're on borrowed time. See, I swear to it that one day I will destroy you and your friends. Master Indrad will succeed with his plans. I want you all to be alive to see it. Do you understand me? I'm sparing you. Until next time, be on your guard. That monster. Vivian did all of this and now she's died for nothing. Vivian, thank goodness you're okay. If only that were the case. What do you mean? That wretched Pokémon thought she stopped me. But the spell was successful. She gave me too much time. I bet she was laughing while she watched. But now, I'm the last one laughing. Does this mean you're... Yes. My time to leave this world approaches. I shall leave successful, however. The ritual was interrupted. What kind of consequences will arise because of that? I have an idea. Consequences? You should know more than anyone, Anju. Rufa magic has the tendency to be unforgiving. Speaking of which, Zella, make me a promise. Never let me do Garufa magic ever again. Don't even let me think about it. I promise, Vivian. I promise. Good. Oh, and Zella, thanks for being there for me. She's gone. Sorry that I couldn't help you more. There was nothing to be done. Vivian was determined to do this for a long time, it seems. What are we going to do now? I'm the last one in Sheerden Village. I can't just leave this place. It's just too much for me to leave behind if I don't stay. Then stay. This place is your home too. Yeah, you're right. I think... What's happening? I don't know. What? Who is this? Vivian? That's not my name. Then what's your name, sweetheart? My name is Talia. Talia. So, you're not Vivian. Your name is Talia. Yes. I think I'm beginning to understand now. Anju, would you mind explaining then? I think I'm about to pass out. Ah, yes. I believe this is the consequence of Vivian's ritual. Growth of magic is something that should not be toyed with. It's incredibly unstable and unpredictable. There's almost always a consequence for taking part in one of its rituals. I suppose it's something similar to the concept of equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange? It's a very risky process, but the concept is simple. You cannot gain something without giving something back in return of equal value. Vivian gave her life to protect the lives of countless others, but her ritual was interrupted and resulted with this girl. I can only guess that this girl, Talia, is nothing short of Vivian's reincarnation. This is Vivian's reincarnation? Correct, but that's not all. I'd imagine that although Vivian was successful in her endeavors to create a protection spell, it must not be as strong as it could have been, due to, well, you know. Which means whatever catastrophe she predicted will still happen? Perhaps. But whatever that is, it should still be weakened. What do we do? Well, I don't think we can do much about it, but... Just one moment. I have an idea. Sela, please take this with you. What is this? This capsule contains a portion of my power inside it. When this jewel is smashed, its power shall be released. When that happens, it will encase you in ice for 24 hours. When it becomes clear that this event is taking place, use this to protect yourself and Talia. I see. Thank you, Anju. There's actually something I want to do. Something for Vivian. Will you all help me? Of course we will, Sela. Anything for Vivian. Please, follow me. There was this small tradition we used to do in Sheridan Village for a long time ago. When someone in the village died and passed on, we would ring the bell for safe passage to heaven. It's only right to revive this tradition with Vivian's passing. And one last one for my fiancé. And that should be it. Goodbye, Vivian. One day I will make this place the community you always wanted it to be. Vivian's sacrifice won't be in vain, Sela. I will make sure her name is known throughout the ages. Yes. So, will you all be returning to your time then? Ah, so you believe that we aren't from this time then? Yes, there's no doubt about that in my mind anymore. For the record, I'm not mad at you all anymore. Truthfully, I don't know what I'm feeling right now, but I'm I'm sorry, Sella. No, it's really okay. Vivian isn't truly gone, is she? She's dormant within the soul of Talia, and I will protect her this time. I won't fail. Not again. I believe in you, Sella. I know you're going to do just fine. We're going to go home now. I'm sure we all deserve a little bit of rest. Thank you for visiting. I see Aleta, Anju, and Melia. I believe my time here has also come to an end. Despite everything, I will remain positive and remember this day in a good light. Best wishes to you all. May our paths cross again. What's so funny? I guess it's not so much that it's funny. It's more like I had a huge realization. One that I'll tell you all later. What I'm more interested in is what you two went through. Not to sound inconsiderate or mean, but you two look dead inside. I don't know, that's pretty normal for me. Oh, that's because we are. Just a tad. I don't think Erin will enjoy being left out of this conversation. She's been in bed this whole time, hasn't she? It's been weeks. Maybe for you, but Erin has only been sleeping for about an hour. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I lost track of time. Well, it could be worse. You could explode into a million pieces and disappear into thin air. Just like last time. What? You're telling a joke, right? Melia? Melia, wait. Just like that, snow will begin falling, but I don't think we have time to just sit out here and admire it, so let's go ahead and go back in to the building that we were staying in, and we'll go upstairs and catch Erin up on everything. Or actually, she's already caught up. All of that really happened. Yes, and now unfortunately, Vivian is gone. So you really did choose the million, huh? Do you believe me then? Based on the information I'm given and the sudden growth of Melia's hair? Sure, why not? I didn't believe time travel existed until recently. There's probably tons of things in this world that I don't understand. And that's perfectly fine with me. Didn't you say that you had something else to show us? Yeah, I guess I did say that. Let's save that for later. We should return to the Rose Theater now. Our work here is done. Alright. I guess we had to go back there eventually. Let's get out of here. Continuing onward, we'll finally see Anju leaving. So you're really leaving? Unfortunately, I must. I know I don't look like it. I have a family to look after. My son doesn't like it when I'm gone for too long. He starts to cry, then poop himself. Babies will be the end of me one day, I swear. Have fun with that, I guess. I will. Plus, someone has to inform Namira on what happened here. And on what's going to happen. Namira, huh? Yes, maybe one day you'll meet her as well. Until then, I must bid you all adieu. Vivian, You're too funny sometimes. Looks like you'll finally get your wish after all. Goodbye, everyone. May our paths cross again. What do you think she meant by Vivian getting her wish? Who knows what's even going to happen at this point? Let's just go home already, yeah? Mimikyu! Poor thing. You aren't supposed to be here right now. Will you do well in the wild all by yourself? Oh, honestly, Melia, can't you take a hint? What? Doesn't matter where it's from. Just catch it already. Capture it. Is that even what Mimikyu wants? Well, it followed you from the other timeline. I don't think it would've if it didn't like you. Plus, isn't this time doomed to suffer some horrible calamity soon? Are you really going to leave Mimikyu to deal with that by itself? I guess not. Mimikyu, would you like to accompany me? Then let's go! Take very good care of you, Mimikyu. I won't let you down. You guys go on ahead. I want to visit Spacey and TM one last time. I see. I'd like you to join me, since they put both of us through hell. You got it. See ya. Would you like to travel with me? Well, you see, I would, but there's something we have to explain first. Okay, just don't take too long. I don't know how much time we have. So this tree right here is very, very interesting. It's sprouting cherry blossom, and we have the option to cut it down. You left the cherry blossom alone. So we can actually cut this down, and it will affect the future. So we might do that later. We will always have the option to cut this cherry blossom down if we go back in time. At least for a little while. So at some point we will most likely be cutting this cherry blossom down, and that will actually affect the future. So again, you have to talk to it from the front, which is kind of awkward. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and cut it down. A new timeline has been created. This action has affected the future. So again, there are benefits to this, aside from the fact that I can walk over where it previously was. And the main benefit is we're going to be able to grab some new items. And later we can go back in time and we can actually replant the tree, so it's like nothing bad ever happened. So with all of that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and meet up with Melia. Alright, so back here in Amberette Town, we're just going to enter Spacey and TM's lodge. And enjoy Melia's wrath. You can stop hiding now. I'm back from Sheerden. Welcome. Yeah, no, shut up. I'm talking now. Do you know the absolute hell you put Icy and I through? Just to prove a point? To teach me a lesson? Of course we have. We watched the whole thing after all. I'm sure you did, Tiempia. I'm very happy you had front row tickets. Listen, I didn't come to chat for long. I just came by to give you all a message. What would that message be? If you ever put Icy and I in that sort of danger ever again, I swear to it that I will deal with you both personally. I will not hesitate to cut you down. I don't care what sort of power you two claim to have. I don't care about what higher power told you to do this, but Don't fuck with me like that again. Pardon my French. I see. Shall we leave? Well, what we did wouldn't be justifiable by human standards. Without us, you never would have awakened the power that remained dormant within you. So we do not regret what we've done. Sacrifices must be made. Yeah, sacrifices. Next time you do something so drastic, I'll have to put aside my differences to make sacrifices myself. 2, to be exact. It's for the greater good, after all. Let's go, Icy. I'm sorry for how I acted back there. I'm just so darn tired of people trying to use me for things. I was supposed to be able to trust those two. But now that I look at it, Spacey and TM, Team Zen, they're all the same. Spacey and TM just appeared when I was most vulnerable. In fact, that's what they do to all of us who join their group. That's what Crescent tried to tell me the day I arrived. They manipulate you when you're at your lowest point. When you have no other option but to say yes. But I didn't listen to her, and then I paid the price. Now that I think about it, Crescent was the only one who truly looked out for me back then. Maybe I should get into contact with her again somehow. Whatever. Let's just go back home. Alright. Soutas, eldest, where are you guys? No need to shout. I'm right here. So, Aleta, did you learn what you wanted to? Kinda. I need to talk to the eldest immediately. Ah, well. She's in her room. It's right next to Aaron's. Thanks. Everyone should come too. Suppose I could... Or you could just walk away from me. That's fine too. This is the first time I've seen her this excited. This is more of the Aleta I know. Perhaps the cure on her is... The curse on her is going away. No, that's not it. Regardless, you should go follow Aleta, since she insists on us being there. Let's not waste any time then. You... Huh? Is something the matter? It's nothing. Proceed. Okay. Just what happened to you all in the past? I'm assuming he noticed her hair. Anyways, right here is the eldest's room, so in we go. Eldest! Ah, Aleta, you returned. Did you learn anything? I learned something. Not what I wanted exactly, but something nonetheless. Well, I learned the origins of my mother. Huh? When did you learn that? It all dawned on me the moment that little girl said her name. She said her name was Talia. Talia was my mother's name. So that little girl was your mother when she was young. She must have been. Her name was Talia, and she was born in Sheerden. Isn't that right, eldest? Or should I say, Sella? What? It's been a long time. You're Sella? Huh. I'm surprised. Yes, I am the same Sella you met in Sheerden. I continued to live in Sheerden until the day the calamity happened. Talia and I got out safe. We rebuilt Sheerden together, with Talia's soon-to-be husband, Kita. Actually, at the time, his name was Kenneth, not Kita. Did you just say Kenneth? That's interesting, but continue. But actually, there's more to this story. Sorry I'm late. But I heard everything, so I suppose the jig is up. Hey, Sella. I suppose it is, Souta. I hate to cut this short, but I am running out of time. You're running out of time? What do you mean? It would take too long to explain. I see. I must ask you a favor. There is a room adjacent to the one that has a time splicer stone in it. I've unlocked the doors to the closet in that room. Go on and meet me there. Everything should make sense once you do. After that, meet me by the cliffside, and we'll settle things there. Souta? I know, Sella. I know. Something's wrong, and I'm going to find out what. It would be unwise to bother Souta at this time. He has a lot going on. Or just walk away. Eldest, what was that all about? Hey, why are you crying? No, it's nothing. I'd like to be alone for a little while, though. Of course. Come on, guys. Let's leave for a little bit. So we turn around and we can talk to them. I've never seen Eldest look so sad before. Concerned. Not so sure what that was about, but we should give Sella some space. So, yeah, we'll give her the space that she very much wants. And instead, how about we go check out what Souta wanted us to check out? He didn't actually say to meet him there, but instead to check out this room. Sometimes you just kind of have to ad-lib because the text goes by so fast. So here we are. Here is a healing machine and a PC. It's actually really nice because there really wasn't one here for quite a while. So that could have been a little bit annoying. I mean, if you wanted to train on this route or something, that could be very useful. I'm not going to talk to the vacation machine, or whatever you would like to call it. It's basically the gym prep machine. Let's just call it that. But we're going to leave that for later, for when we actually take on the gym challenge. And it looks like this is going to be it for this part. So it was all story, and on the next part we're going to get on with some side quests, and maybe even the gym battle. I don't know about that yet. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace, and stay safe.